What's up, man? It's the boy Dean. This is another quick testimonial with one of my students here. And I guess he says what he wants to say, I want to ask you, how long have you been listening to us for? That's the question. First question I have for
It's
you.
been a year. It's been a year.
And how did you find us?
Well, first of all, I started with Mr. Locario, Mr. Locario's information, and then he had you on his show, or both of you were together on the show, and so something about yours kind of attracted me more than Mr. Locario's, and then I started to follow your teaching more.
Okay, so how is the teaching going so far? I mean, you have the floor, but how's it been going so far for you?
The teaching has been going well. You really have to, you know, listen to you guys first and ask a question like, okay, I know that something's wrong, and then I gotta get the help. And so I talked to you. You told me to get the conversation one, and so when I did the conversation one, it started to make things click, and then I went to get the alpha code, and the alpha code really like made things to start to stick together and made me think like this is where I want to be, and I want more of this, and everything started to escalate from there,
Well,
start rolling into one another.
how's it making you
Huh?
feel? How's it making you feel right now? I mean, tell me about the you.
I,
Tell me about the you
uh,
before the you before you came to us, and the you right
okay.
now. Tell me about those two. What are
Okay.
the differences?
The me before was kind of like, I don't know if I want to talk to her. I'm not too sure. Maybe I should wait. But after kind of getting the products and keep listening to you guys on and on, I start to get more engaged, start being more forward. I wouldn't say wild. Like I feel like what you said, like a lion in the Serengeti. So like I'm walking through school and I'm looking at chicks and I'm like looking at, I'm like, no, I don't want that one. No, yes, I want this one. And that's what's starting to happen. I'm starting to be more focused, more direct, and I'm hungry.
Right, right. So how's that feeling for? How's that feeling feel? I mean, having that power that you never thought you could ever get, or I guess never thought, but now that you have it, how does that feel?
It feels great, man. I feel like I'm accomplishing the what I want to get with the opposite sex, and getting to that point of being a man, like getting what I want and how I want it.
Right. Oh yeah, no doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt. Yeah, but go ahead. I'm listening. I know you had to say some stuff, so I'm listening to you now, fam.
Uh, Okay, okay. All right. So today, when I was like, okay, I got to start off early in the morning, get some girls, hunt down some females, and so I seen a white chick come out her car. I went to approach her. I said, "Listen, how you doing? My name is Mark. What's your name?" And then I said, "I want to take up your time, but I think you're extremely gorgeous." And she said, "Oh, thank you very much, but unfortunately, I'm engaged." And she said, I'm in a serious relationship. I said, "All right, you have a great day." And so I stepped off. And so a little later on, like maybe 30 minutes after that, I seen another chick, bad Asian chick. She was sitting at the table by herself. I was getting some coffee, and my mind was like, "You gotta get it. You gotta get it." So I walked up to her and I said, "Hi, what's my name is Mark. What's your name?" And she looked me in my face, and I knew that when she looked me in my face, I had to keep eye contact, I had to be focused and tell her what I want, when I want it, and how I want it. So I told her that my name is Mark Walcott. She told me her name, and after that, we started to chop it up a little bit. And then I told her, like, listen, I think you're extremely attractive. Take down my number and shoot me a text, and me and you get together, and I'll set something up. And she did it immediately.
Now stop.
Immediately,
Right.
and
Wait. Two things. Two things. Number one, I'm
okay.
proud. I'm proud that the fact that you kind of shrugged off the one that said she was engaged. I mean, she said no twice. There was nothing you can do about it. But the fact that you kept moving was fucking awesome. So, how did that make you feel after you moved on from the one that was engaged and this one was like, okay, I'm down. I'll take your number. How did that?
Well,
How did that?
Well, when the first one, it doesn't affect you after a while because you keep doing it so much,
Right.
and so
Right.
only thing that kept was like playing in your head is keep going. So
Yes.
after you keep doing it so much, that starts playing in your head every friggin' minute. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And so when I stumbled on her, it said you gotta get this one. She was bad, she was attractive. I was feeling it. Sexy Asian girl, long hair. Went after it, got the number. Well, she took down my number, yeah. And then now there's a third girl now. Actually, I think there's about 7 girls
Nah,
in
go
just
tell us
now.
about
Just a li-
tell us about them all. You got time? I'm listening. Go ahead.
yeah, it's 7. So some of them I didn't get the numbers because they were okay, but they were dead looking me in my face, and they wanted it. But I was like, nah, I'm not feeling you too much. But the next one, she was a black girl, red hair, tall, very very strong looking features, very very attractive.
Yes.
Same thing, the same thing, same process. But you say different things when you approach different females. I'm like, wow, I seen you from the corner. And I said, that girl is beautiful. She was like, oh my God. And she started giggling and stuff like that. She was looking in my face. She already knew what's up. And so I said, listen, I want to take you out. Me and you go do something real nice. Take down my number and we'll get together. She immediately, oh my God, okay, okay, let me get your number. She got my number. And it was a deal. And then I said, all right, you have a good day. Hit me up and then we'll do something.
Right.
And left.
Right.
Yep. Next chick. I went inside this. Yeah, the next chick. Went inside this building that I normally do some printing and do some homework.
Yes.
Jesus, this girl, she was so bad. Black girl, light skin, long hair. She had some designs in her hair. She was flight, and we started doing little talk like, "How you doing? What are you doing?" She told me what she was doing. I told her what I was doing, and then it came up the in my mind, get it. I said, listen, I think you're fine. She was like, oh my God. She said, thank you. And I said, me and you need to get together. Take down my number and we do something. And she took down the number but I did something silly. Like I tried to do something different, like put a different type of name, like Marky Mark, but I put Marky Mark and something
Nah,
weird.
we're
I
always
put there.
yeah. Just remember,
Yeah.
always remember, young man. Just keep it
Hmm.
simple, keep it real. Okay, you don't have to you
Yeah.
have to do anything overly, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But I'm still listening to you. But just remember that, okay, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I fixed a problem. Fixed a problem when I got to the last chick,
Right.
and so she took the number and I dipped, and then what was I doing? I was walking to get somebody looking for something to do, and so I went to the gym and worked out a little bit, and then I talked to a few girls. These are the 2 girls I talked to. One Asian girl, she was okay. One Mexican girl, she was okay. Just
Yeah.
small talk. Where's the water fountain? Can you help me put away some stuff? And it was all cool. But the same thing. You look them in the eyes. You have a nice smile, positive energy, like you always be talking about,
Yes.
and be straight, be for what you want while you talking to her, and then dip. And so that's what I did. But the last girl, Jesus Christ. I'm talking like I like girls with small boobs and a big butt.
Yeah, me
So she
too.
was
Yes,
like,
love that shit.
yeah,
Love that
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. She was bad. She was like some type of Indian, but she was like 5'8", and I was before I seen her, I was looking at 2 other chicks I was going to approach. I was like, I said, I'm not too sure about that one. Next one I seen, but when I seen her, I was like, ding, ding, ding. That's my winner right there. I was walking up. She was a little farther ahead of me, so I was like, I gotta let her know that I want to talk to her. I said, excuse me. Immediately turned around. I smiled. You already know. You creating that. You trying to make her. You trying to lead her.
Yeah.
And then she see me smile. She smiled and came with the energy. She just turned around and me and her started chopping up. And she told me her name. She had a beautiful name.
Yes.
And I told her that when I seen you walking from the distance, I had to come and talk to you. She was like, "Oh, thank you so much." I said, "You're so beautiful. What are you?" And she told me what she was. And I said, "Same thing. Be direct. Know what you want. You should be fine. Listen, me and you to go out, take down my number immediately. This shit, just know what you want, bro. It works. You gotta have the rules and codes down. You have to have the conversation down, and you should be good. And the conversation is not difficult, like you always be saying. It's simple. You just gotta chill. You gotta chill." And it worked. Everything worked out, man. I'm like, damn. And the day's not been over yet. I'm gonna hell at maybe like 20 more chicks if I see the ones that I like.
Yeah, but how? I mean, think about where you used to be. I mean, how was it
Yeah.
before? Because it seemed like you're really hunting. But how was it before? I mean, it was it looking at women and just being nervous, or what was it? What was going on with you?
Well, from the free stuff that you guys have been given, you would do little stuff
No,
like
I
you would
mean
say
before. I
hi,
mean
five.
before us. No, before,
Huh?
before,
Oh,
before you.
before you got.
Yeah, yeah,
Man,
before.
nobody. I wasn't doing nothing. I would just hang with my friends and we'd just meet girls who are in the vicinity. I wouldn't go and hunt, and I would just wait there, and if I met the homie's friend or I met a girl who approached me, like, you just waiting. You waiting for shit to happen. You're not making things happen. And
Yes.
so that's what's happening. Like before, just waiting for things to happen. You're not approaching. You're not setting goals and things like that. That was what's happening before. Before
Right.
I
Right.
listened to
Right.
you guys, yeah, just waiting.
Wow. 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 And now you really got your eye on the ball, don't you, huh?
Yeah, yeah, but I know we ain't done. I know I got lots more to learn.
No, and I think you're absolutely right, but you're on the right start, man. So I mean, uh well, let me ask you this question. How's the customer service as far as our website? Do you feel like you're getting good customer service from us?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. The information is simple. If people really want to know what they should start with, they should just ask you, and you give them a call or you email them, and everything will work smoothly. You know what I'm saying? Just listen. Stop trying to do your own thing, because if you're not doing something right, you need some help. Go get help, and you, Mr. Carr, and all the other guys that you mingle with, do yourself. But I follow you. You know what I'm saying? I believe your
Yeah.
products really do work, and here we go. Here I am.
And how is one thing we always say that if you do get a product,
Hmm.
I'm always there to call you. Has that happened? You needed?
Yes, that has. Yep, yep,
Okay.
yep. Every time.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you wanted to add to all that, man? Any of this?
I would say that, man, dudes need to shut up and just if they really want help, they need to shut up and then just listen to that voice and like, you need the help, but stop acting like you know what you're doing and just shut up. You feel me? Just you're getting help. Get the help.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what I'm gonna say.
so that's what you would
I don't
say.
know.
Anybody that's listening, that's what you would tell them right there. That
I would tell them that if you really need help, find somebody who's gonna help you out, and don't don't backtalk them. Just do it, because all the things you're doing before weren't working, and you needed help. Go find somebody who know what they're doing. That's be you in my case, and then follow what he's saying. Don't question it. Do it. Try it. Put the work in. You're gonna put a lot of work in, and then get it done. That's what I would tell somebody. You can't really sugarcoat it anyway.
right, no doubt. Are you going to be doing the Halloween game and everything like that? The
I
trick.
will. I will definitely going to be doing the Halloween game. As soon as I'm finished with my test, I'm gonna look at that video and get that finished.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, man. Well,
Yeah.
well, real quick. Let me ask you this real quick. When you're looking at these women, and I guess was it before when you look at them, when you approach them, you just will look away from them. I mean, what are the
Yes.
things that you was?
You. Yeah. Yeah. Even sometimes today, like when I'm approaching girls now, I still have that. I'm breaking out of it slowly because it's not as it used to be. You look at them, and when they about to look at you, you look away. What you should really be doing is looking at them, letting them know that you think they look good, and approaching. Not just look at them to look at them. Go approach if you think she look good. Check her out if you're trying to find out if she look good or not. But before, yeah, I would just look away like a little scared bitch and wouldn't do anything after that.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want you to. Sorry, you feel like a scared bitch, but but no,
It would come. Yeah.
yeah. I guess it was kind of tough and hard at first, but no. But it seems like you are really dedicating yourself, and that's all we always ask you. As long as you're dedicating yourself and you really striving to be number one, man, you're not gonna have any issues or problems. So I think you're doing an
Yeah.
excellent job, man. You just got to keep it up. It's a long road, but I think you're gonna get there and you're gonna be okay, big dog.
All right. Cool. Thanks, Steve.